This piece has to do with the theme, Together Apart, because even if we are not all together, most people can see a sunset from where they are in the world.
It's about showing affection for loved ones while remaining separate. It includes lots of elements of Carpinteria, like first speech, Gerbers, Fosters, etc.
This represents how our church is with us even though we are in our own homes. We are together and united. Flags represent the different places we come from, each representing a family or several families.
I feel like these recent times have brought all of us to create together, even though we cannot be physically together. I hope to portray this in my piece, 6 Feet Apart. We need justice, and we need to show pride.
I wonder how something so small could cause so much trouble. It makes me feel small too.
After all that is happening in the world today, we will find peace again. The hard times in life will make us strong in the end.
Two best friends looking at the stars.
Quarantine has been a way of everyone just working on themselves. These past few months have been a very eye-opening, spiritual, and growing experience.
Each circle represents one family or group of people. My piece shows how COVID-19 is pushing us apart. There are also circles that are touching. COVID is also bringing some people together.
This reminds me of quarantine because me, my mom, and my sister decided to raise some of them on our milkweed.
Even though you are in different time zones or places, you can still be connected one way or another.
This represents current events and news on display in public, but how throughout all this we are still kept together.
This is a piece of Cessna Caravan flying half in the sky and half in a computer game. It's also a program I use to accomplish my goals of working on planes.
This piece symbolizes that everything we do to stop the virus is a game of chance. The 20 in the middle symbolizes 2020. The dice also represents that the virus is a word game we have to play apart from each other.
We may be apart, but we are always together.
I was inspired by all the free time during the pandemic to daydream.
The world before and during a pandemic. Some things may have changed, but we are still connected.
I have a need for chips, and this painting represents that want or need during a quarantine.
When I heard together apart, I thought of a dandelion because it was once together and now is apart.
During quarantine, I have had time to do what I love with people I love. Everyone deserves to be loved. Everyone should learn to love themselves and to find love and compassion for others.
I was inspired by 2 murals I saw while traveling in Berlin, along with a symbol that has been at the forefront of the BLM movement.
This piece symbolizes 2 friends of different races coming together through these rough times and staying in touch through technology.
Together but apart.
Space is just a word. Even across space, we can come together.
The smaller flowers represent individuals, and together they make up bigger flowers. I'd like to think that individuals and communities alike are growing during this time.
This painting is of what I've seen every day for the past 3 months, but my view and my cat always make me the happiest.
Everyone is equal. Everyone deserves respect. We will fight for justice.
Trees are something that stand alone, but together they can make something big and beautiful.
I believe this piece speaks for itself.
We all live in our own little bubbles of personal space and people.
Also, the one on the right is screaming.
Not everything is dark, so stop killing the light. This painting was inspired by social media's influence on the Black Lives Matter movement. Even though this pandemic has made us feel isolated at times, our ability to unify in the face of injustices has been something that has brought people together, even when apart.
This painting is a collection of the activities I've been doing lately. I wanted my painting to be positive, and for me, the bright side is having more time to do more things.
What I think I look like chilling in my bedroom. I mostly either took a nap, read a book, or watched Netflix during quarantine. I was a little lonely at first, but now I'm used to it.
There are a series of tessellating shapes in this panel. They are together in that they are all the same shape and touching each other, but are apart in their colors.
Through quarantine, the whole world has been apart. However, during this time, we have come together to stand up against racial injustice.
I painted a few things that have been part of quarantine, like masks, graduation, and wasting time on my laptop. I also painted my dogs because they've been here the whole time too, and I just felt like trying to paint them.
Zooming was, at one point, very important for communicating and connecting with others, so I wanted to paint it.